Okay, I think we're good to go, guys. 9.4, Measures of Variations, Part 2. Part 2 is more about interquartile ranges, the IQR. Sometimes you're going to have to find the mean for the Q1 and the Q3 as well. Yesterday I showed you an example of a set of 10 data. To get the median of that data yesterday, I had to look between 28 and 30 to get a median of 29. Today I'm going to expand that up to 12 pieces of data. So in black you see the 8, 11, 14, 16, 16, 17, 20, 20, 20, 22, 40, and 60. So we have 12 numbers here. What I'm going to do, let me scroll down just a little bit, is I'm going to find the median of the entire set first, and that's in red. So that's 18 and a half, because halfway between 17 and 20 would be 18 and a half. If I added 17 plus 20, I'd get 37. Divided by 2 is 18 and 5/10. Now what I've done is I've split that, so I have a lower half of data, starting with 8 and going up to 17, and there happen to be 6 numbers today. When I split that data up, it's going to be 3 numbers in each quartile, okay? And I didn't land on a number here like I did yesterday. So what I'm going to have to do is get the mean of 14 and 16. Well, I know 14 plus 16 is 30, and half of that is 15. I also know that the number that's halfway between 14 and 16 is 15. So notice I labeled that Q1. We talked about that yesterday. Q1 is the first set. So 8, 11, and 14 are part of quartile 1. If you skip over to the other side, in green, I have a line between the 20 and the 22. That means that my third quartile would be 21, because the average there, halfway between 20 and 22, is 21. I can add those together as well and get 42 and divide it by 2, excuse me, to get 21 as well. Now, what I'm trying to determine from all of this stuff is, what is my interquartile range? So I'm just going to take quartile 3, and I'm going to subtract quartile 1. 21 minus 15 is 6. That tells me that in my interquartile range, my middle 50% of my data, there are 6 numbers, going from 16 up to 20. I have one last example for you to write down here. It's at the bottom. See if I can extend the page a bit and move it up. There we go. So below the dotted black line there, I have a data set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. I first got my median. Notice I'm always getting that first. I'm not trying to find my quartile ranges first. And my quartiles 1 and 3 first. I got to get that median, so then I can separate my lower and upper half. So I did land on 81 as my median here, okay? So that number sort of is taken out of the equation, if you will, because it's no longer part of the lower or the upper half. Now down below 81, I have 62, 62, 65, and 70. And then above the 81, I have 84, 84, 86, and 90. So sorry, I've lost my train of thought there, guys. My data goes from 62 to 90, so my range would be 28 if I was trying to get the range, okay? My quartile 1, notice it's halfway between 62 and 65, so if I got the average there, it would be 63 and 5/10. So my Q1 would be 63 and 5/10. And then my Q2, my Q3 is 85. And if I subtract 85 minus 63 and 5/10, I get 21 and 5/10. So my interquartile range would then be 21 and 5/10. I think that's about all I have here. In my mind, I'm thinking I made a mistake up above. No, I think I'm okay. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Good job.